This is the first in a series of videos which will focus on vocabulary. This first volume will focus on social and academic language. Cummins calls social language basic interpersonal communication skills, which basically means informal language, what your students use when they're talking to one another. For most ELL students, this basically takes about 3 years to reach the level of their classmates. Teachers can incorporate routines, teach greetings, and sing songs to facilitate social language. Some parts of social language might need to be explicitly taught. This includes tone of voice and the use of polite language. Speaking of polite language, ELL students learn what they hear. At times you may find your ELL student using colorful words. This is not unusual at all. Your ELL will need to be taught what language is appropriate. Academic language is instructional language, typically used in the content areas. Words like compare, contrast, infer are academic language. For many ELL students, it may take up to 10 years to become fully proficient with academic language. ELL students will need to be taught academic words through a variety of teaching strategies. One way is to show actual objects. Word clusters are one way to facilitate content area vocabulary. Index cards can be grouped together for student use. Allow for conversation and discussion when new vocabulary is introduced. Quick checks are one way to assess for understanding. A good example of a quick check is using an exit slip. For example, after a math lesson on fractions, an exit slip might be, "Today we talked about fractions. Write or draw something new you learned today about fractions." Students can share new vocabulary words and their meanings together. It is crucial to always observe your student working independently, in partnerships, in small groups, and with the whole class. And remember, all students need multiple exposures to vocabulary for understanding. ELL students need even more support.